Welcome one and all to my channel, where in this video I'll be talking to you about how I overcame the fear of open water swimming. Let's go. A warm welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd better take a sit down on a bench here in a local park because it looks like it's about to rain, so I didn't want any rain appearing on this, and hopefully the trees will keep the cover. But anyway, enough of the technicalities of filming here out on location. Yes, the fear of open water swimming. I'm sure for those of you who are watching this video, you've probably clicked on it because you too, like myself, have had a fear of open water swimming. Bit of a background about myself for a lot of you guys who haven't been following my channel for years and years and years. Where have you been? But anyway, no, the fear of open water swimming is common for many people, irrespective of how good or bad a swimmer you are in a swimming pool. Going out to open water swimming is a completely different kettle of fish, as I found out around this time last year. Yeah, it was pretty tough for me. But why did I suddenly want to start to open water swim? Well, I decided myself, as I was enjoying the running so much and I'd bought a bike, enjoyed the Birmingham Velo, someone suggested, why don't you do a triathlon? I went, well, I can't swim. Well, I can swim, but I can't swim, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I do a bit of swimming as and when in a pool. And so I thought I better try this open water swimming larky. So I did. And my first attempt was at I think it was Netherton Reservoir in Dudley, and with the Netherton swimmers there, and basically I had no wetsuit, no nothing, so I hired the wetsuit on the evening and went out, and I thought, well, there can't be anything to it really. Oh, how wrong I was. Whilst I had a buoyancy type thing that you trail along with you, it's not there to keep you up. I had the wetsuit, and a wetsuit does help you in terms of your buoyancy. So I went out and I thought, let's try a few strokes. Tried a few strokes, and you know, there's no lanes in these reservoirs, open water. You can't see the bottom of the pool, and all those. The fear just really crept in. I couldn't breathe and I was hyperventilating. It was dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Within a couple of minutes I was out of that water, out like a light, and I thought, this isn't for me. And I was sitting there in an absolute panic, and bless the lifeguard that was there. They had a group of lifeguards, I think they called themselves mermaids, men, women, whatever, they were there looking after us. And the lady there said, are you okay? And I said, well, I just can't do this thing. And I explained what was going on, and she said, well, that's normal. And I went, what? What's normal? What, scared? And apparently many people, even some of the top triathletes, open water swimmers, have had the similar fear and just need to overcome it. So she said it's pretty normal, and explained a few things that I needed to do, and I started practicing that in the shallow area. I was getting the hang of it. And then basically I thought, right, I need to really go out at the reservoir. And there were so many people at that club. It absolutely brilliant, so helpful. And a lady volunteered herself to take me, and there was another beginner with me who'd never open water swam before. And I remember it to this, it was this time last year, and she said, oh, I'm really slow, blah blah blah. And I'm thinking, I can't even swim, so never mind being slow. And bless her, she guided us, and we just followed her out in the reservoir, came out, come back, and swam 400 meters. And I tell you, I felt more amazing having done that 400 meters than I probably do now having swam the 2k triathlon. So yes, I've gone from doing that 400 meters on the first time, where I've now completed that half Ironman, where I've done a 2k swim. It was a little longer than a half Ironman, not an official half Ironman. 2 kilometer swim. And when I'd been practicing this time last year, it was taking me over an hour to do about 1800 meters, and you slowly get more confidence. And yeah, that half Ironman, I came in with a time of a little over 46 minutes, which I really don't know where that came from. And I had stopped a couple of times. I did have a bit of a panic again, because I've never swam with crowded people all around me. There was no punching, barging, because that's another one of the fears when you're out racing. But when you're out open water swimming with a group, there is no punching, barging. or anything. So whilst that might have been an event race, I didn't experience any of that. So there was no kicking, punching, barging going on. I appreciate that may go on at the sharp end of the race, but I was at the back end, so that wasn't going on for me. And would you believe now, I've overcome the fear so much that literally this morning, yes, this morning, right, it's Friday, the 20, oh, I can't see, I haven't got my prescription glasses on. Anyway, it's the end of August. I've signed up for a 5k open water swim. Yeah, 5k open water swim. And I am so looking forward to that. I don't know how long it's going to take me. If I've done 2k in the 46 minutes, where that was in sort of like race conditions, I don't know how this is going to go. I'll tell you more about it, and I'll probably video it on the day. But the overcoming the fear, as a famous book says, you've got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Fear, F.E.A.R, is false evidence appearing real. So when you're out in a reservoir or lake, no fishes or sharks are going to come out and eat you. At least I've not experienced any sharks in the rivers of Britain. And in the reservoirs, I don't know if there's any little tiddlers maybe nibble on me, but I can't feel that. I've got my wetsuit on. So a lot of the fears, we just make it up. As I say, it's false evidence appearing real. So whatever your experience and whatever, join a local open water swimming club, or if you're in Britain, register with NAUCA, the National Open Water whatever association, swimming association, I think. I've probably got all the letters wrong, apologies NAUCA, but you can register with them, and they have set venues around Britain where you can join and go along to where there's lifeguards and so on. And yeah, go with friends, family, whoever, give it a go. You never know until you give it a go. So hopefully this video's helped you in some way, and maybe you'll go out there and give open water swim a go, or leave in the comments below what your experience has been of how you've felt the fear and done it anyway, and overcoming those fears, because we all have that. It's natural. I mean, I had the fear of my first marathon, that would I actually finish it? But you do the training, you follow the process, and you do that. And it's the same with open water swimming. Who'd believe that I would have swam 2 kilometers in 46 minutes when this time last year I could barely do 20 meters? But we do it and we carry on. So there you have it, guys. Whatever you are, whatever you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Feel the fear, do it anyway, and keep swimming. Oh yeah, let's go.